players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Clippers as they go up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Center Rob Williams is a big reason the Celtics have become so tough to score on. Jason Tatum says Rob can guard anybody. You always know you got protection behind you if you get beat. He has the potential to win Defensive Player of the Year one of these days. I think that's in his future. So the Time Lord is biding his time, Kevin.
David, thanks. Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the one. And for Boston, Brogdon on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the one spot. And both these offenses geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
And we've got some bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now here's Wall. George looking around. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Robert Williams.
We call that masterful use of the pump fake. Paul George effective getting guys to jump on it.
The Clippers shoot their first free throws of the night.
At the line for two.
Throw good, Paul George. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
And George drops them both. Summer of 2014, Doris, Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
So it's Boston now. Outside Tatum. Lock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games. For Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
And he can't get the first one. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Good on the second free throw.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Leonard with the bucket.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Now, here is George. He had 27 points last game. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
George against Brogdon. Tatum on the wing. He dishes it to Williams. And that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Offensive rebound. Passes to Pritchard. Now Tatum, covered by Morris. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the Clippers. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's George, and he lays it straight in. George has got 6.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Six on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. Good on the leaner.
How about that? The quick feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one in screen and roll action for Jason Tatum.
Right side wall. Williams with the block.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's been an exciting season already, Doris, but I think the middle of the year is when you really get an idea of which teams are in it for the long haul. They reveal their true self.
Right. By the midpoint of the season, the best teams are really starting to take shape. Everyone's much more dialed in. You can tell that winning matters, that the groups are collectively pulling in the same direction. So I agree. By this time of the year, we have a pretty good idea who is going to win and win consistently.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Clippers leading by 3. Outside, George. Pass to Zubac. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Morris with the ball. Guarded by Tatum. The fader. And that one drops for him.
You get the sense Marcus Morris this close says, I can score on anyone.
Inside. And Williams with the stop.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
All right, fans, let's give it up for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Wall. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. Outside Leonard. There's the dish to Morris. George against Brogdon. And that one's good. George has got 8.
That's a tougher look than it seems, folks. Paul George's mid-range game is sweet.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Defended by George. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And they recover it. They shoot again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Attacking the rag to great effect. Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin. Get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now, here's Brown. He's coming off a 22-point game against Houston.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
It's stolen by Wall. To the inside, and stolen by Tatum. Brogdon with it, guarded now by Morris. Brown with it. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Brogdon inside the line, and that one goes long. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. 8-point game. It's good.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Williams finds Tatum. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Here's Wall. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Williams with the block. Here's Pritchard to the middle, and it's Williams with the jam.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
And the Clippers call time here. Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core, but the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Smart's checked in for Brogdon. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Batum's checked in. Wall dishes to Morris. George against Smart. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles with another miss. Celtics trailed by 6. Outside, Smart. Morris against Brown. Over Morris. And it's Brown missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it goes down 2 points.
The ability to get to the rim at will. John Wall protecting the ball and attacking the cup.
Here's Tatum. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Sounds good. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Al Horford's checked in for Brown, and Derek White subbed in for Pritchard.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Now here's Powell. 17 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
I think fans can appreciate Kawhi's understated and quiet personality because between the lines, there's a level of focus and competitive spirit, and most importantly, productivity that you can really appreciate.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
Here's Smart after the basket by Los Angeles. Back to White. 4 on the shot clock. Over Jackson. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Good work defensively by Horford.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here is Powell. No points in the game yet for him. Leonard tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Timeout.
And the Clippers lead by 11.
And their offense already in a flow.
Celtics.
Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Williams is checked in for the Celtics.
Boston, put your hands together.
So it's the Celtics now. They trail by 11. And White kicks to Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Nicholas Batum. The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
At the line, Grant Williams. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Williams.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And he makes the first but misses the second. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Here's Smart after the made shot from Norman Powell. 6 to shoot, and he gets the whistle for the 30-second call.
LA ball.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Outside Jackson. Now Leonard. 11 points for him in that last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Jackson.
They are just killing them on the interior.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside White. Fader on the way. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by White.
Let's remember, this is a staple of Al Horford's game. If you give him room to shoot, he will torch you.
Jackson finds Powell. Back to Jackson. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Batum wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And there's the pass to Tatum. And here is Williams. Launches it. Horford trying to free himself up. Williams can't hit. Outside Leonard. Pass to Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics trailed by 12. Left side Tatum. Smart against Powell. Smart misses. LA has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Leonard kicks to Powell. Batum trying to break loose. Powell, that's good. Powell's got his second basket of the game.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Smart. Williams finds Tatum. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside Leonard. Over Williams. Williams with the block. From deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Clippers ahead. They finish off the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. And here's George. Following Jaylen Brown's 3. Pass to Wall. The tray. Here's Zubac. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Back to Brogdon. This one for 3. Wall grabs the board. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. George against Brown. George passes to Zubac. Count that one. Zubac has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Brogdon looking it over. Zubac against Griffin. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Pritchard. He had 10 points in the win against Houston.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside, Wall. Here's George. No good on that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Now here's Williams. Brogdon outside. The kick out to Brown. All sorts of time, and he connects with the jumper. Brown's got 5. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit to battle through and maintain his greatness. Tells you something about his competitive will. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
You give this guy an opportunity, and Norman Powell doesn't need a lot of encouragement. The defense a little late there, so he'll go to the charity stripe.
This is his first free throw of the game.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
The free throw drops for Powell. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And so Powell nails both of them. Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
Now Powell, following the three-point attempt by Blake Griffin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their stars.
And the first one drops.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
Kennard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Now here's Wall. On the wing, Morris. Los Angeles with another miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Malcolm Brogdon, who comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And, well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad, brother, lawyers, and his mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
That free throw good from Brogdon.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
That one is no good.
Malcolm Brogdon has proven more than capable of producing at a high level on the offensive end, both as a scorer and as a passer. And we know he is a quality defensive player. Great positioning, great intellect. He's a true two-way force.
It really has been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here is George. He's got 8. That's a 2 from Kennard. No good off the back of the rim.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Outside, George. Back to Wall. To the paint. Here's Zubac. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down to 14 points now in the basket from Williams. Wall passes to George. It's Kennard, top of the key. Back to George. It's stolen by Brown. Jumps up. And Brown throws it down.
That's the two-way play of Jaylen Brown. He lead defensively, create the turnover, and then no one catches him in transition.
Morris outside. It's George on the wing. High post shot. Green for 2 points.
Timeout.
And that's 10 points for George.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Timeout call, the Celtics. Without question, George is displaying his skills today.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Some changes for Boston. Jason Tatum comes in for Griffin, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Tatum. He picked up 36 points in the last one against Houston.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker with a driving force for that offense.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And that one falls for Smart. Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the games.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation. Marcus Smart is one of those guys you want in the trenches. He brings great effort on the defensive end every night, and he's a willing shooter at the most critical moments.
Now, here's Kennard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Horford.
An excellent free throw shooter. Luke Kennard is not the guy you want to send to the line.
The Clippers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Taking 2 shots.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
That free throw missing.
Obviously, Luke Kennard, a guy known for his shooting ability. The southpaw, capable of stretching the floor and doing major damage from downtown.
Derek White's checked in for Pritchard. And then for the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Marcus Morris. Robert Covington comes in for George. And it's Jackson in for John Wall. No luck that time either.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
And here's Batum. After Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep, Kennard's shot is off. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. White against Jackson. And White kicks to Horford. On deep. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Batum. Covington trying to break free. Batum, good. Batum's got his first points of the night.
I tell you, that's a big-time finish. Nick Batum goes up strong and with authority and won't be denied.
Pass to Tatum. White looking around. In the corner, Horford with it. Shoots over Batum. Horford, no luck. Clippers leading by 11. Stolen by Smart. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
For Boston, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. First one falls for him. And so Tatum nails them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
All right, fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment. Once again, fans, Celtics Entertainment.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And the pass to Covington. Brown against Leonard. Covington trying to break free. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Now Horford twice on the pipes.
Left side, Brown. Horford against Batum. Fades back. The Clippers grab the miss.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Pass to Canard. Down low. Jackson misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
With the floater. There's the feed to Brown. Tatum passes to White. From deep three-point range, Canard with the rebound. Clippers leading by 9. Outside, Batum. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Brown. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Covington kicks to Jackson. At the elbow, Batum.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the inside.
2 minutes.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass
Assisted
nicely.
by
Kennard's got his first bucket of the night. Outside Tatum. Puts up a three. Hits the three-point bomb.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Jackson dishes to Batum. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Powell, he's checked in for Kennard. .131 left now here in the second. Jackson misses. Celtics trailed by 6. Here's Smart, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
This is something Marcus Smart does really well. He utilizes his speed and strength to draw defenders while he's shooting.
The Celtics have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one falls for Smart. And so, Smart nails both of them.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
Passes it to Powell. Back to Jackson. .110 left in the first half. 5 to shoot. Pulls up. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to White. Here's the teardrop. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
That's all about determination from Derek White. Doesn't let the contact deter him.
Jackson passes to Powell. Now here's Leonard. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to Powell for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Outside White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Reggie Jackson.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponents.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
For 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Clippers in the lead. Now the pass to Pop. He kicks to Covington. Batum trying to break loose. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tremendous job by Robert Covington to get the defense committed and draw the contact. Nice.
It's his first trip to the line.
Robert Covington at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Think about Robert Covington's path to being a valuable asset on the NBA roster. A guy who was undrafted out of Tennessee State, begins his career in Philadelphia with a team that wasn't trying to win, and now has become the prototypical 3-and-D valuable asset.
And he can't hit the second. Here's Smart, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, what phenomenal work deep inside the post. Smart, willing, and able to get himself to the line.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Marcus Smart at the line for 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. 8 seconds left here in the second. Here's Leonard. Great D that time from Tatum. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Clippers lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
52.
Thanks, Kevin. Why you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He had 10 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that 3. It's not going.
And your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Ogden on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
Well, Kawhi understands that the team relies on him for consistent productivity.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action, bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Sharp top instincts on D there. Just timing. One to rise up and swat that one away.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Smart. George against Brogdon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
Free throw good from George.
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively.
And both free throws good for Paul George. Celtics trailed by 5. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Pritchard, covered by Wall. Got a piece of it. Leonard with the steal. He feeds it to George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jason Tatum.
It goes on Jason Tatum.
Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
That's good from George. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Pritchard. On the wing, Brown. Here's Pritchard. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 12. Releases from 15. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Brown, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
That one misses for Wall.
John Wall, of course, the #1 pick back in 2010. Game is largely predicated on speed, the ability to get downhill, but boy, he has added strength to that incredibly long frame. He has been a force to be reckoned with.
Boston, no good that time either.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Pass to Tatum. Brown feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard with the steal. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. From deep, Wall. Rebounded by the Celtics. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
And the Clippers call time here.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher
Here we go,
at the
fans.
rim.
Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
And here are the Clippers now. Outside, George. Right side, Wall. With the drive. And the shot goes in.
John Wall.
Wall's got 4 this quarter. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Brown outside.
Well, the defensive instincts have always been so strong for Kawhi Leonard. Boy, good night, sir.
And it's George missing. Celtics trailed by 11. Tatum with it. 17 points in the game. Williams kicks to Brogdon. In the corner. Tatum with it. To the paint. Here's Williams. And no good that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Leonard looking over the floor. Passes it to Wall. George against Brogdon. High post try. Rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Leonard against Brogdon. There's the drive. Dishes it to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. Paul George with the steal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
John Wall's vision is unquestioned. He puts it on time and on target, creates an easy look for his teammate.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Now here's Tatum. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket. No matter what D he's faced with, he averages about 31.5 points a game.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And so he hits both. Los Angeles leading by 11. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
It's great to see, David. Thank you.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
All right, fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
To the middle. Logged in the pass to Pritchard.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Second personal foul. Second team
And he's got
foul.
his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
At the line for two.
The first one falls, and player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD, or AD, or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Both good from the line that time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
George against Brogdon. Pass to George. Beyond the arc. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, Paul George is excellent both defensively and offensively. You want to talk about 3 and D? He's got both.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Wall. Brown outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Leonard finds Wall. There's the pass to Morris. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
This is where the frame of Morris allows him to absorb that contact and push right through it.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Williams. Grant Williams comes in for Brown. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Pritchard. And then for the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Zubac. Norman Powell comes in for Leonard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
Now here's Smart. 8 points for him. Pass to Williams. Back to Smart. A 3 ball. And they'll get another chance. Horford trying to free himself up. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now, here's George. He's got 19. Back to Jackson. Inside, deflects the pass, and stolen by Horford. Jackson against Smart. Batum grabs the miss. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Jackson from long range. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Boston. Here's Morris. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Third personal foul.
Well, a solid rebounder at his position. Marcus Morris is capable of contributing in that area.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but great, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Free throw good for Morris. And here's Smart. 8 points for him. Passes it to Williams. It's Brogdon on the wing. No good. Shot missing. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here's Morris. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brogdon's got 6.
There's so much confidence right now with Malcolm Brogdon. The catch and shoot, so pretty.
Pass to Powell. Morris right side. Outside, Batum. Jackson from long range. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And it's in there. Tatum's got 23 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Morris trying to free himself up. Jackson misses. Celtics trailed by 11. Here's Smart. Tries yet again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
76% on the season from the foul line.
Line for 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for Grant Williams. And then for the Clippers, Robert Covington's checked in for Batum. And John Wall's subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And he's good on the second. Clippers leading by 10.
2 minutes remaining in
the pass to Powell.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the third. Wall looking for an opening. Just 5 on the clock. And he's good on the three ball. Morris has got 16.
Well, this is why Mr. Morris is out there. The ability to drain the shot from long distance and spread the floor.
On the wing, Brown. All alone. Good. It's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his third assist on the night. Los Angeles has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Now here's Wall. He's got 6. Covington down low. Tatum on him. Covington kicks to Wall. Over Smart. That one wide left.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Covington, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Robert Covington sought out the contact, finishes the play, and now will try to finish the three-point play.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
Shooting 1.
And Covington, no good on that one. Celtics trailed by 13. In the corner, Smart with it. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Wall against Smart. And Wall kicks to Powell. Shoots over Brogdon. The shot by Powell, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Hands it from short range. Tatum's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for the Clippers right now, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. The putback, it's good on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 13.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pritchard passes to Smart. Hands it from downtown.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
Pass to Leonard. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Passes to Pritchard. Here's Smart. No good from outside. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Pritchard. And the rejection by Zubac. From downtown.
Boy, Paul George making his presence felt on the defensive end. The length comes into play right there. You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Now here's Wall. Up top, Zubac. Williams with the block. They recover it.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Celtics trailed by 12. Smart deciding where to go with it. Tatum passes to Williams.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
First team foul. At the line, Robert Williams at the line for 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
And Williams drops them both.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Outside, Wall. Back to Leonard. Good work there as it goes. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, this is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Now, here is George. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside, Wall. Over Smart. That one a little long.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Brown the pass to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Jason Tatum committed to adding strength and adding weight, and now the ability to finish through contact so evident.
Now here's Wall. The pass to Zubac. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. George up top. Guarded by Smart. Leonard. The 15-footer. Good. Leonard's got 20.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Down low. Here's Williams. And they pick up 2.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Robert Williams. At the line, shooting 1.
And that one falls for Williams. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Wall. Here's Morris. Lets it go from deep. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And it's Williams with the jam.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Outside, George. Passes it to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard against Brown. 11 feet away, and it's Leonard missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Leonard. Morris outside. Out to the wing. And Wall kicks to George. Shot clock at 5. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Celtics on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Smart passes to Brown. Over George. Back to Smart. Another shot. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Well, Paul George will work hard to get to his spots offensively. Right now, they can count on him to put the ball in the basket.
Pass to Pritchard. Leonard against Brown. Ball's knocked loose. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
At the line, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2.
Free throw good from Brown.
Boy, guys, what extraordinary growth from Jaylen Brown over the course of his young career. Tighter handle, consistency from deep. This guy is serious about his craft, and it's paying dividends.
Brogdon, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Brown drops them both. Clippers leading by 5. Wall with the bounce pass. And a Zubac atop the key. Back to Wall. The 3 connects from 3-point range. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Here's Williams, and he banks in the layup. Now that's 17 points for Rob Williams.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
And George kicks to Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
3rd team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard. At the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Leonard. He hits both from the stripe. Celtics trailed by 8. The pass to Tatum. Pass to Brown. Pass to Pritchard. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Brown, and finished off by Brown.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside. Easily slams it home.
Wall finds George. And here's Leonard. And here is Morris. He's covered by Brown. Morris with the bucket.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside Tatum. Brown outside. Here's Pritchard, covered by Wall. From 18 feet away, it doesn't go for him. George with the defensive effort. And it's Wall with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Feeds it to George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for LA. Paul George. 2 shots.
That's good from George. And both free throws good for Paul George.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Brown outside. Tatum on the wing. Back to Brown. Here's Pritchard, covered by Wall. Brown against Leonard. Lets it fly. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Wall with the steal. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Wall's got 9 points now in just the second half.
In traffic, around bodies, doesn't matter. John Wall, once he's inside, he's thinking score it.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Los Angeles leading by 12. George up top. A 3 from Leonard. And they get it back.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Here's Wall. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Here's Wall. Knocked loose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
LA ball.
Now Wall. From deep, George. Rebounded by Smart. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Morris. Pass to Brogdon.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The kick out to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-6 run. Wall passes to Zubac, and here's Leonard. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. The pass to Wall. Morris, left side. Zubac trying to break loose. Tries again, and the rejection by Tatum. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out. Clippers leading by 14. And Wall kicks to Leonard. Back to Wall. Up top, Morris. Williams with the block. They retain possession. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Clippers.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Paul George.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Here's Mann following the bucket by the Celtics. To the wing on the left. Zubac, the pass to Boston. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Boston. 15-point game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Don't sleep on the athleticism of Derek White. How fast did he get off his feet to punch that one home?
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Now here's Leonard. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your team's performance tonight in this win?
We did a great job tonight. You know, we got to come in every game with the defense I had on first, and we did that tonight. We made shots, and we ended up winning the game.
You took it to them when it mattered, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.